Right. This is Unit 2. What do you do? Review for Junior 2. Vocabulary. Babysitter. A person who takes care of babies or children when parents are away. So when parents are away for a short time, not a long period of time. Not someone who will typically watch children all day long, every day, like a nanny. That would be a nanny. Babysitter, maybe only 2, 3, maybe 4 hours. Babysitter. Fitness instructor. This is a person who leads exercise classes. Office assistant, a person who provides general support in an office. All right. Social media assistant, a person who helps create and update social media. Tutor, a person who teaches private lessons. Normally, someone will come to your house to have class. Part-time job, a job for only a few hours or days a week. Posts, online messages such as blog posts, comments, photos. Social media, electronic communication that lets people share information on the internet. Fabrics, cloth, especially that people use to make clothes. And sociologist, a person who studies relationships between people. Oh, sociologist again. Sociologist is a person who studies society and relationships between people. Behave, to say or to do or say things. Apps, short for applications, small computer programs that you can use on a smartphone or other device. Get fit, to exercise in order to be in good physical condition. Word power. All right. So here we have, this is from their book, there are 4 categories of places where people work. We have office work, uh, travel industry, food service, and entertainment. So our book started us with the list for accountant, flight attendant, cashier, dancer, and went through the exercise together, and we added a few more words. People who work in an office are like an accountant, receptionist, web designer, lawyer, engineer, graphic designer, office manager. People who work in the travel industry can include a flight attendant, pilot, tour guide, front desk clerk, bellhop, and a travel agent. People who work in food service can be cashiers, chefs, servers, cooks, restaurant hosts, manager. Entertainment includes a dancer, musician, singer, actor, actress, director, influencer, YouTuber. These are just to name a few. There are many more, but we did not have time to look through them. All right, so we did this little activity, played this little game, speaking, name 3. So you're going to see the name of a place, and you need to name 3 people who work there. Like who works in an office? Who works in entertainment? About who works in the travel industry? Who works in a hospital? Name 3 people who work in a department store. Name 3 people who work in food service. All right, in conversation, we went through the conversation together. I'm on my feet all day. 2 people describing their work situations, and they both stand on their feet all day. One works in a fast food restaurant. The other one is a dancer. Now, one thing we wanted to focus on were the WH question words and also the to be contractions. Then we have grammar focus, simple present with present WH questions. Now, I do believe that some of these questions go beyond the WH questions, but it was a good exercise to do. This is the basic structure, uh, that WH questions come with. You have the question, do, does, then we have, you need a noun or at least a subject and then some kind of verb to follow that. So we did a few exercises to put the questions in the correct order. Just for an example, it's like, oh, old you, how are? So how old are you? Name is what is your name? And so these are just a few on this page. On this page, we just have a few more. I'm just going to go through more on this page. I guess sentences got a little bit longer. And this was the last page that we went through in class. Then we had another conversation. I work in the afternoon about a lady who needs to get to the office quickly. And she gets in a taxi driver and tells her taxi driver the entire schedule of her life every day, Monday through Friday. I think that's something that's not very good to tell someone you do not know. Now here we wanted to circle phrases and words that are about time. In the conversation, the word late was used 3 times, early once, at 10 minutes, in the morning, in the afternoon, at 1, at 7, or 8, around 10:30, 8 o'clock was also used. So these are all words or phrases about time. And that was leads us into the next grammar point. Time expressions. So we use in with morning, afternoon, and evening. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. We use at when we use the word at night. We say at night. You don't say in night or on night. However, if we use Friday, if we look at the bottom of this slide, it tells us on Fridays, on days like weekdays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we need to use the word on. So like on Monday, on Tuesday. But when we take night, should be at night, but if we put a day of the week in front of that, we need to use on because the day of the week goes first. So it's on Friday night, on Thursday night, on Wednesday night. And then when we say a time, a specific time, we need to use the word